Hello and welcome to the bite-sized recording where we'll explore key insights from the NCFE T-Level Chief Examiner reports for the Core A and B exams and the Employer Set project across all TQs delivered by NCFE. I am Tracy Hutchinson, Provider Development Officer for the Health and Science TQs, and I'm joined by Gemma McGregor, our Education and Early Years Provider Development Officer. Today we'll be sharing valuable takeaways from the recent exams to help you to support your learners in mastering their skills and excelling in their assessments. First, let's pick out the key themes from the Chief Examiner for the Core Exams and the Employer Set project, or ESP. So in this bite-sized recording, we'll explore several critical areas identified in the NCFE T-Level Chief Examiner's reports that are key to student success. These include exam technical mastery, which focuses on time management and understanding question structures, developing ERQ skills, essential for crafting well-structured, thoughtful responses, and interpreting and following project briefs, which ensures students accurately meet project requirements. We'll also delve into reflective practice enhancement, promoting continuous learning from experience, and critical thinking development, a vital skill for problem solving and analysis. Maths proficiency is another core area crucial for interpreting data and performing calculations. Enhancing higher order thinking skills, or HOTS, challenges students to apply, analyse and evaluate information, while tackling complex questions encourages multi-step reasoning and knowledge integration. We'll discuss evaluating and analysing skills, key for deep understanding and effective problem solving. And finally, understanding command verbs, crucial for interpreting exam and project brief requirements. Each of these areas will be explored in more detail throughout this bite-sized recording, providing you with actionable strategies to help your students thrive.
Let's begin with key themes for the core exams. Strong exam technique is crucial for success in T-levels. Students should focus on time management, understanding question structures, and practicing under exam conditions to improve their performance and confidence. Help students master exam techniques by regularly conducting timed mock exams and teach them how to break down questions and identify command verbs. Review past exam papers to familiarise students with common question styles and the level of detail expected. This targeted approach will build confidence and improve exam performance. Extended response questions, or ERQs, demand well-structured answers that integrate knowledge, critical thinking, and clear communication. Students should practice organising their thoughts and presenting their arguments coherently. Develop strong ERQ skills by teaching your students how to structure their responses with clear introductions, well-developed arguments, and concise conclusions. Provide regular practice opportunities with detailed feedback and encourage peer assessment to expose your students to different approaches and common mistakes. Complex questions require multi-step reasoning and the integration of knowledge from different areas. Students should learn to deconstruct these questions, identify key components, and plan their responses effectively. You can teach your students how to tackle complex questions by breaking them down into more manageable parts. Encourage them to use Think Aloud protocols to organise their approach and identify any potential errors. And regularly expose students to complex questions to build confidence and competence over time.
So now let's explore some key themes from the ESP. So accurately interpreting and following project brief is essential for producing high quality works. Students should ensure they fully understand the brief, plan their approach, and regularly review their progress against the project requirements. To improve students' ability to interpret project briefs, offer workshops that focus on identifying key tasks and constraints. Utilising sample assessments regularly input progress reviews are essential. Encourage students to present their understanding of the brief to ensure alignment with the project objectives and learning outcomes. Reflective practice helps students learn from their experiences and improve their future performance. Across all T-levels, it's important for students to engage deeply in self-reflection, identifying strengths, weaknesses, and actionable steps for improvement. Encourage deeper reflective practice by introducing guided reflective journals. Use prompts that help students critically analyse their learning experience and set actionable goals. Model effective reflective practice by sharing examples, and facilitate peer feedback sessions where students can exchange insights and constructive feedback, strengthening their reflective abilities.
Now we'll explore some key themes that apply to all core assessments. Critical thinking is a fundamental skill across all of the T-levels. It's crucial for analysing complex scenarios and solving problems. Students must be trained to not just recall information, but to evaluate, synthesise and apply knowledge in real-world contexts. To enhance critical thinking skills across the T-levels, incorporate complex case studies that mirror real-world scenarios. Use Socratic questioning techniques during class discussions to push students to question assumptions and explore underlying concepts more deeply. Additionally, teach structured frameworks like Bloom's taxonomy to help students systematically approach and break down problems, fostering a robust critical thinking ability. Maths proficiency is vital across all T-levels, particularly for interpreting data, performing calculations, and solving quantitative problems. Students should practice applying mathematical concepts in real-world scenarios relevant to their own field. Enhance maths proficiency by contextualising lessons within specific T-levels, demonstrating the real-world application of mathematical concepts. Utilise problem-based learning to help students apply maths to practical situations and offer targeted workshops on challenging areas like statistics and graph interpretation. Higher order thinking skills, or HOT questions, challenge students to go beyond basic recall, requiring them to apply, analyse and evaluate information. Developing these skills is crucial for tackling more complex exams and project tasks. Integrate higher order thinking skills into your lessons by aligning objectives with Bloom's taxonomy. Use scenario-based learning to challenge students to think critically and creatively and engage them in group problem-solving activities that encourage discussion and diverse thinking. When it comes to tackling complex questions, there are a few key strategies we can implement to help our students improve their reasoning skills. Complex questions often require multi-step reasoning and the integration of different knowledge areas. It's essential for students to understand how to break these questions down effectively. A step-by-step breakdown can make a really big difference. Teach students how to deconstruct complex questions into manageable parts, focusing on understanding the problem before attempting to solve it. Use think aloud protocols in your teaching. Encourage your students to verbalise their thought process when tackling complex questions. This approach helps them organise their thinking and identify potential errors before committing to an answer. Finally, make regular exposure to complexity a part of your daily lessons. Gradually increase the difficulty of questions over time to build your students' confidence and competence in handling complex multi-step reasoning tasks.
Evaluating and analysing are critical skills in T-levels. It is essential for deep understanding and effective problem solving. Students must practice breaking down information, assessing its validity, and drawing informed conclusions. Improve evaluation and analysis skills by introducing analytical frameworks like SWOT analysis. Design activities that require students to evaluate the validity of sources, arguments, or data and provide justification for their conclusions. Use live examples or case studies to encourage quick thinking and thorough assessment. Command verbs like explain, discuss, and justify indicate what is expected in responses. Understanding these verbs is crucial for interpreting exam questions and project briefs accurately, ensuring that responses meet the required depth and scope. Help students understand command verbs by creating and distributing glossaries that define their meaning and purpose. Practice interpreting and responding to command verbs through drills and quizzes. Role-playing exercises can also deepen understanding by allowing students to explain command verbs to their peers. Please review our TQ-specific Chief Examiner feedbacks within your dedicated TQ playlist, as can be seen here. So thank you for watching this bite-sized recording. We highly value your feedback, and it would be greatly appreciated if you could take a few minutes to complete our feedback form. Your insights are very important to us and help us improve the quality of our on-demand resources. You can scan the QR code on the screen to access the form and share your thoughts. We look forward to hearing from you. That concludes our key insights from the NCFE T-Level Chief Examiner reports for Core A and B exams and the ESP for Summer 24 series. By focusing on these areas, exam techniques, ERQ skills, complex questions, reflective practice, critical thinking and maths proficiency, you'll be able to better support your students and prepare them for success. Thank you for watching.